Hello friends, welcome back to the another interesting session of Intelligent Student. In this episode, we are going to learn about the 10 longest rivers in the world. So, the brief discussion of the 10 longest rivers in the world will be taken in this episode. So, if you have not watched the video of the 10 most dangerous animals in the world, so please watch in with the link given in the description below. So let's begin with the topic 10 longest rivers in the world. So this is the list of the 10 longest rivers in the world. The name of the river and the length is given in the list. Nile River. The length of the Nile River is 7,088 kilometers. Amazon River length 6,992 kilometers. Yangtze River length 6,418 kilometers. The Mississippi Missouri River is measured in 6,275 kilometers. Yenisei River is 5,539 kilometers long. Yellow River is 5,464 kilometers long. Ob River is 5,410 kilometers. Rio de la Plata is 4,880 kilometers in length. Congo River is 4,700 kilometers. And the Amur River is 4,444 kilometers in length, which is the 10th longest river. So let's begin with the brief discussion about the rivers in the world. So this is the detailed information about the river Nile, which is about 7,088 kilometers long. The Nile River is the longest river in the world, which is about 7,088 kilometers long. This African wonder traveled through 11 countries which include Ethiopia, Eritrea, Sudan, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, Rwanda, Burundi, Egypt, Congo and South Sudan. The river is the lifeline of South Sudan and Egypt. There are mainly two tributaries of this mighty river, the Blue Nile which starts in the Ethiopia and the White Nile which starts in the South Sudan. The tributaries merge together in the Sudanese city of Khartoum and flow north into the Mediterranean Sea. More than 95% of the Egyptian population lives within a few miles of the banks of river. It is also home to the wonderful wildlife, and the causes of the annual 2-week holiday in the Egypt is called as Wafa an-Nil. So this was the information about the river Nile, which is the longest river in the world, and the length of the Nile river is 7,088 kilometers. The African wonder travels from 11 countries that are Ethiopia, Eritrea, Sudan, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, Rwanda, Burundi, Egypt, Congo, and South Sudan. The river is the main lifeline of the South Sudan and Egypt, and the river has mainly two tributaries, the Blue Nile and the White Nile, which flows from Ethiopia and South Sudan. The tributaries merge together in the Sudanese city of Khartoum and flows north to the Mediterranean Sea. More than 95% of the Egyptian population lives within a few miles of the banks of river of Nile, and it is also home to the wonderful wildlife sanctuary situated near the Nile River, and a annual 2-week holiday is celebrated in Egypt as Wafa an-Nil. And we have learned many things about the river Nile, so let's move ahead. This is the information about the second longest river in the world, that is river Amazon. The length of the Amazon river is 6,992 kilometers. This Central American river is the second largest and runs through Brazil, Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador, Venezuela and Guyana. The river originates from various tributaries and ends in the Atlantic Ocean. During the monsoon, the width of the river with absolutely no bridges can reach up to 190 kilometers. There are over 3,000 species of fishes, including piranhas, found in the waters of this river. along with the giant anacondas. So this is the information about the river Nile, which is a Central American river and is the second largest river run through Brazil, Peru, Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador, Venezuela and Guyana. And the river originates from various tributaries and ends in the Atlantic Ocean. There is during the monsoon the river has no absolute length and can reach up to the height of 190 kilometers. And there are over 3000 species of fish including the piranhas found in the water of this river, and the giant anacondas are also found in this river, which makes this river very dangerous. And so we have learned about all the points of the river Amazon. So let's move ahead. This is the image of the Yangtze River, which lengths about 6,418 kilometers. This river flows through China into the East China Sea. Many iconic bridges have been built on this river. Yangtze is also the longest river in the Asia and the longest in the world to flow entirely within one country. The Three Gorges Dam on the river is the biggest hydroelectric dam in the world. It houses various animals, fishes, plant species, some of which including the Chinese alligator, the finless porpoise, and the Chinese paddlefish are endangered species. So this was the information about the Yangtze River, which flows in the China and into the East China Sea. So let's move ahead. Mississippi Missouri River has a length of 6,275 kilometers. This is the detailed information about the Mississippi and Missouri River. Ending in the Gulf of Mexico, this river flows mainly through the United States, which is 97%, and rests through the Canada, which is 1.5%. The Mississippi Missouri River system is the largest in the USA and North America. This river also has the world's fourth largest drainage basin, which covers more than 3,022,000 square kilometers. In and around the river, more than 260 fish species, 325 bird species, 59 mammal species, and 145 amphibian species have been found. So let's move ahead with the detailed information of the fifth largest river. Yenisei River has a length of 5,539 kilometers. This major part of this river flows through Russia, which is 97%, the remaining through the Mongolia, which is 2.9%. This river is the great source of hydroelectric power. Not only this, an oil refinery lies on one of its tributaries. The salmon and sturgeon are amongst the most found fish in the river, which makes the brilliant spot for fishing. In the winters, the river sometimes freezes and floods can be resulted. To shatter ice, explosives are used and ice break boats are also used to keep the shipping lanes open. So this was the information about the Yenisei River, which flows from Russia to the Mongolia, and it is the great source of hydroelectric power in the Russia. So let's move ahead with the next river. Sixth largest river is the Yellow River, which is of length 5,464 kilometers. The Yellow River or the Huanghe is the Chinese river that ends in the Bohai Sea. It is called the Yellow River because the color of the river turns to yellow due to the presence of lead sediment. It has a very slow flow and in one of the muddiest major rivers in the world. The Hukou waterfall that originates this river is the second largest waterfall in China. So this was the information about the Yellow River, which flows from the which flows from China and also known as Huanghe in the Chinese and ends in the Bohai Sea. So this was the information about the Yellow River. The seventh longest river is the Ob River, which is of length 5,410 kilometers. This river turns through Russia, Kazakhstan, China, and Mongolia before draining into the Gulf of Ob. This river is an inexhaustible water resource of the great importance to Russian Federation, and interestingly this river flows through the south to the north. Unlike most Russian rivers, this is home to the almost 50 kinds of fishes. The Ob River is the river which runs through Russia, Kazakhstan, China, and Mongolia, and it drains through the Gulf of Ob. This is a river which is an inexhaustible water resource of the Russian Federation. This river flows from south to north, unlike the most Russian rivers. This river is home to almost 50 kinds of fishes. So we will move towards the eighth longest river. The eighth longest river is the Rio de la Plata River, which is of length 4,880 kilometers. This approximately 5,000 kilometers long river runs through five countries of Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, Bolivia, and Uruguay. This water body may be considered a river, an estuary, a gulf, or a marginal sea. If considered a river, this is the widest river in the world with the width of about 2,000 kilometers. This is also known as the River Plate or the La Plata River. So this was the information about the river, that is Rio de la Plata. So let's move ahead with the ninth longest river. The ninth longest river is the Congo River, which is of length 4,700 kilometers. The ninth longest river, ending in the Atlantic Ocean, travels through Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, Angola, Republic of Congo, Tanzania, Cameroon, Zambia, Burundi, and Rwanda. These are the cities in which the Congo River flows and which is the ninth longest river in the world. The 10th longest river in the world is Amur River, which is of length 4,444 kilometers. The Amur or Heilong Jiang, as it is known in Chinese, is the 10th longest river and it flows through the nations of Russia, China, and Mongolia. This river is called a Bigi by the Chinese, which means the Black River. Along with the salmon and the sturgeon, there are about 140 different types of fishes found in the waters of Amur, which is more than any Russian river. The water does not enter the river through the glaciers but through the monsoon. Also, the river has breathtaking views and floods annually like many other Russian rivers. So this was the information about the 10th longest river in the world, which is of length 4,444 kilometers, which is known as Heilong Jiang in the Chinese, and is the 10th longest river which flows through the nations of Russia, China, and Mongolia. So this was the brief discussion about the 10 longest rivers in the world. So thanks for watching my video. If you like the video, so please hit the thumbs up button, and if you want the latest updates of my videos, so please hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. And if you have a doubt, so you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.